Imagine you're at the checkout, cart open on your phone. You scroll through the items, something catches your eye. Last year, you would have kept it without a second thought. This year, you hover over it for a moment, then tap remove. Nothing dramatic happened to bring you here. You didn't lose your job, no big crisis hit. Prices just quietly crept past your paycheck. And that small, uncomfortable edit, it has a name. It's called inflation, and it has a number. In May 2026, that number is 4.2%. And this is the third month in a row it has climbed. Not a blip, not a slowdown, an acceleration. Energy prices are up 23.5% in a single year. That's nearly a quarter more for every tank and every bill. 3 consecutive months of climbing. This isn't noise. Something structural inside the economy has shifted. Walk through your week and feel it everywhere. The grocery cart costs more than it did last year. Food prices up 3.1%. Then the electricity bill slides under your door, up 6.7% in just 1 year. And when you need a doctor, same story. Hospital services up another 6.7%. This is not one corner of your life being squeezed. It is every aisle, every bill, every month. And here is the part nobody ever warns you about. Your wages went up this year, 3.7%. Most people saw that number and felt relieved, but inflation ran at 4.2%. That gap, half a point, quietly swallowed your raise whole. You earned more money and still ended up with less. Every dollar you earned buys less than last year's dollar did. That is not bad luck, that is just the math. And the job market tightened at the same time. In 2024, the U.S. was adding around 168,000 jobs a month. By 2025, that number had fallen to just 49,000. The slowest hiring pace in over a decade. Fewer openings mean you have less leverage when you want to move. Negotiating a raise gets harder when employers hold all the cards. The traditional ladder, work harder, earn more, just got steeper. And you are not alone in this. Right now, 58% of working Americans live paycheck to paycheck. Not a struggling minority, most of the room. Teachers, nurses, engineers, people doing everything right. One unexpected bill and the whole month unravels. This is not bad budgeting. This is not poor choices. The system is squeezing harder. The math simply does not add up. The problem is structural. It was never personal. And people are starting to feel it. Quietly, millions are responding the only way they can. In 2021, about 12% side hustled just to survive. By 2026, that share has more than doubled. 44% say they need it just to survive. Not to get ahead, just to get through the month. An invisible second economy is quietly forming beneath the surface. Millions of ordinary people building something on the side. But most of those side hustles have a hidden ceiling. They trade your time directly for money. A second shift at a second job just means less sleep. Driving rideshare means your car ages faster than your savings grow. Every dollar earned costs you an hour you cannot ever earn back. And there are only so many hours in a day. The ceiling is real, and it is built into the model itself. But what if the ceiling just did not exist? What if your income kept moving while you slept? The internet is open every single hour of every day. Somewhere right now, someone is reading a page you wrote months ago. They click a link, a commission lands. You are asleep. You are offline. You never moved. One piece of content, earning long after the work is done. That is the model worth understanding. Here is how it works. You find a product you genuinely like. You write about it, a post, a video, a review. Someone sees it, clicks your link, and buys. The company tracks that sale back to you. And they pay you a cut of the price. No warehouse, no inventory to manage. No customer service calls at midnight. No startup capital sitting at risk. And here is the scale you're stepping into. Affiliate marketing is a $20 billion global industry, growing at 15% a year. Picture every dollar spent online in the United States. 16 cents of that dollar flows through an affiliate link. For every dollar brands invest, they earn 12 to 15 back. That is why 90% of major retailers use this system. Ordinary people are now part of that same machine. But here's the honest part. Most people who try affiliate marketing quit in the first 90 days. Not because it does not work, but because they start without a system. They pick a product, post a few times, and wait. The silence feels like failure, and the direction runs out. So they quit right before things would have shifted. The problem is never the effort. It is always the missing direction. The people who make it are not smarter. They are not luckier or more motivated. They simply had a map, a clear, proven system someone else had already tested. They never had to guess what to do next. The ones who quit almost always did the opposite. They figured it out as they went. No roadmap, just trial and error and silence. That is not a personality gap. That is a strategy gap. That gap can be closed with the right system. It is called the Ultimate Online Mastery Course, a structured program built specifically for people starting from zero. No audience, no product, no prior experience required. It walks you through the entire affiliate path, step by step. How to pick a niche, how to find the right offers, how to build content that keeps earning long after you publish. Not scattered advice, one clear sequence followed in order. But here's the thing about waiting. Inflation is not pausing while you think. Every month you delay, your purchasing power shrinks a little more. That is not a metaphor, it is just arithmetic. The gap between what you earn and what things cost keeps widening. No one announces the right moment to act. The best time to start was last year. The second best time is now. Go back to that checkout screen for a moment. The same item is still sitting in the cart, but this time you pause and you keep it, because a second number just came in. Not from overtime, from something you built once. Still paying you back quietly weeks later. That is what the second income is really about. The link to get started is in the description. One system, one step, the cart stays full.